other student groups have this kind of target on their back, or do you feel that you are being targeted because of the fact that it is in solidarity with Palestinians and against what Israel is doing to Palestinians?
Alfred the Great, it's a funny account on Twitter. He retweeted Ilhan Omar's statement and wrote this: Ilhan, get off Twitter. Your daughter is homeless and starving. You might wonder what Alfred the Great is referencing. But yes, it turns out that Ilhan Omar's daughter was at Columbia, and she is no longer there. We've got some info from Colin Rugg. Ilhan Omar's daughter, Isra Hirsi, says she is now homeless and hungry after being suspended from school for her anti-Israel protests. And here is some video of her now, of course, because she is the victim after being suspended. Here she is on MSNBC, which is really just at this point, just a Hamas-run television network. It's just an embarrassing cesspool of evil. And here she is talking how she'll remain homeless and starving until the school does something about it.
Do other student groups have this kind of target on their back, or do you feel that you are being targeted because of the fact that it is in solidarity with Palestinians and against what Israel is doing to Palestinians?
Oh, this is 100% targeted. Every single protest that we have, there's a group of counter-protesters that bring all of their items, their flags and things like that, and they're not seen as having unsanctioned protests or really receive the kind of disciplinary warnings that many of our fellow organizers receive just for being seen at these protests. And so there is definitely some hypocrisy here, especially you can kind of see it with the students that were sprayed us with the chemical weapons, and the fact that there's no public information as to what happened to them, but rather the university is actively discussing what is happening to the students here and making it a whole public spectacle, rather than when we haven't done anything to physically harm students, whereas those that sprayed those chemical weapons physically harmed students.
Nasty little hoe. First off, the counter-protesters come there with American flags and Israeli flags, and they're peaceful, and they sing songs like the national anthem, things like that. They're not calling to exterminate anyone or kill anyone or destroy a country or anything else. But ultimately, she has to be the victim. And I love pathetic journalist, whatever you want to call that guy, the host of I'm in a mood today. The host of that show, who's like, are they doing this to any other groups, or is it just you guys who are defending the Palestinians? And it's like, yes, they're doing this to the lesbian swimmer group too. They're calling for genocide, you morons.